What's up YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're playing with the most fun deck ever. We're gonna try and deck the opponent out with Wugtrio Mill. Wugtrio Mill actually got quite an update because of the Ignition Energy and Hilda. Ignition Energy is going to be our 4 extra energies in a way to power up the Undersea Tunnel attack of the Wugtrio. And we have Hilda to search out the energy as well as an evolution Pokemon so we can go back to back Wugtrios. And the cool news is that with Gravity, Gemstone and Counter Catcher, we're going to trap the opponent's Pokemon in the active position and mill the opponent out. If the opponent is stacking up a lot of cards in hand, we can also use Zero Sick, and with of course the capabilities of using the Colorless Tenacity, we can also search our deck for the neutralization zone, meaning we can be a little bit invincible against EX Pokemon if they don't find a stadium card. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. It's very cheap, one of the cheaper decks out there. It's a budget deck, but it's definitely quite fun indeed. So we're gonna be diving into the rank ladder with the Undersea Tunnel Wugtrio. If you guys are hyped for today's upload, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Only takes 1 tiny second every time, but those help out the channel tremendously. I'm forever grateful if you would do so. And also go check out the sponsors. They make the daily content possible. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. You can use the coupon ZAPBLUES5 to get 5% off your order. 10% off on TC Evolution, damage counters, and unique ability tokens. Definitely check it out using the coupon ZAPBLUESTCG. Using the same coupon, you can get 5% off over at PotownStore.com if you're looking for TCG Live code cards. And there's also cardmarket.com for European players where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. You can use the referral name ZAPBLUESTCG to help support the channel. I am very curious to see how this Wugtrio Mill deck will actually win games, because I'm afraid in this format of Dusknoir, we don't have Psyduck. I know we have Shaman to protect our bench for like Baby Raging Bulls and Ogre Pawns, but I'm actually very afraid of Dusknoir. So if you're seeing any sort of Dusknoir variant, you're going to be afraid. But maybe you can mill the opponent's rare candies, right? With the Undersea Tunnel. Okay, let's see. Do we want to go first or second? Our deck, I want to go second most of the time. Yeah, let's go second. I don't know if it's the correct decision here, but I want to have a very strong setup. And if we're actually falling behind, we can rely on reversal energy. So there's that. Yeah, this would have been a great hand if we had a basic Pokemon in there. Currently, we do not. Having access to a Buddy Poffin is always a great treat, because that means you can set up quite easily. Let's see what the opponent is rocking though. Okay, let's lead off with Shaman. They already know what we're playing, so we don't mind. So going second in this scenario, we do have the air balloon, so that can get us out of the situation. Ignition Energy actually gets removed if you actually end your turn. And looks like we're gonna be up against Dreepy. If we see Dusknoir, we're pretty much cooked. But we can maybe discard them in time, so that's gonna be useful. We need to set up as many little Wugtrios as actually Wigglets as possible, so we can at least get a couple of them out. I know they can attack like with the Phantom Dive, which is gonna be very scary. We see the Munkidori being discarded. They're also discarding their Dragapult EX, which is very good. So if we're able to like mill, there's Duskulls already. If we're able to mill Night Stretchers and all that, we're gonna be in a good situation. But I'm very, very afraid of, and they already have the new upper energy. How crazy is that? What can we do against that scenario? Okay, we're not gonna Iono this hand, 100% not. So we're just gonna get out these two. Let's go. With the Hill, I don't think they're gonna be going for an Iono anytime soon. So I'm just gonna get this one out. Gonna get this one. That allows us to actually retreat this Shaman if need be. So slapping this down. I didn't want to go for an Iono here. Instead, I'll just leave it as it is. Maybe we do have Gravity Gemstone. That's going to be our only saving grace. They only have 3 cards in hand. We have double Wugtrio and Ignition Energy right and ready to go. Let's see what they come back with. 4 cards in hand. I know we're going to Iono and start milling instantly. So that's going to be very great, because with Iono, they're also drawing more cards. But I'm afraid of this little fella, this geezer, this Duskull. Maybe they don't even have access to Drakloaks. I'm afraid of Dusknoirs. I'm always gonna, be saying it like that. These guys really screw over our deck. If this was a Psyduck, it would have been way more fun. But it's not. Let's see what they come back with. Like, they have a Lucha, pinging 10 damage on everything. Is that gonna be a research? I wonder where the 10 damage if that's actually useful here, because this one can actually get trapped. With Counter Catcher, with Gravity Gemstone, this Hawlucha might actually get trapped. I know they have like Air Balloon that they potentially could use. But I wonder why they would slap down a Hawlucha here. It's gonna help with damage counter placements because they can like go for Dusknoir and already knock out one of these guys. That gives us a prize card though. Then we're ahead in the price rate, which means we cannot Counter Catcher. That's kind of annoying. We do hope to fall behind, so there's that. What are they gonna do? Slapping down Hawlucha. Maybe they are regretting slapping down the Hawlucha in the first place because they could potentially get trapped. I didn't want to go Iono and give the opponent a lot of cards in hand, so there's like 3 cards remaining in hand. They are taking their time. It's like no choice here. Yeah, 10 on everything. Then Dusknoir to take a prize card, knocking one of these guys out already. Is that what they want to do? 3 cards in hand. They might not have anything else in hand. Like, they did use an Ultra Ball to get Duskull out because they had a Hawlucha. Maybe they hoped they'd draw into, like, a Dusknoir? What could be in hand? What could be in that hand? I guess... it could be... no supporters, otherwise they would have played them already. Like, TM Evo could be in hand. I don't even know if they're playing Team Evo in that sense. There could be... Dusknoir in hand, Budu in hand, but they didn't want to like attach retreat. I have no idea. The opponent is really like slowing it down. Yeah, they have nothing. Okay, cool. That means we can start. If they have nothing, definitely don't Iono here. Go with that. Go with this. They don't even have Drakloak, so we can just safely go with that. Go with this. Use another Hilda. I don't need any of these. I'm just gonna take the energy so we can focus on milling the opponent. Let's see which kind of cards we're milling with the Undersea Tunnel. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Activate. Discard 9 cards. Woohoo! What was all that? What was all of that? Brock Scouting gone. 1 Drakloak gone. Love to see it. And 3 energies gone. That's crazy! Yeah, at this point, if you're not having a Drakloak right now, it's not gonna get worse. It's not gonna get better. We didn't Iono either, so they have like 33 cards. But at one point, if they have a rare candy, they can go for rare candy, Dragapult, Air Balloon, and then start attacking. Yeah, but I think the opponent will run away at this point. It was Mill 9. That's crazy. Doesn't happen all the time. I wish we had like Glimwood Stadium. Who remembers Glimwood Stadium? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, it allows you to reflip coins, and that would have been, yeah. Mill 9 concede. Insane. That is insane. You're milling 9 and the opponent instantly concedes. That's a meme territory right there. But I was afraid of Dusknoir, but their opening hand was luckily bad. Also, don't Iono when the opponent has nothing in hand. Yeah, it's gonna be time for another battle. So, Mill 9 concede. That is the most hilarious thing I've seen all week. We're gonna be playing another game here. Hopefully, no Dusknoirs. We don't want to see any Dusknoirs. We want to see like setup based decks like Gardevoir. I'm okay with that, even though they can abuse Monkey Dories. It's not gonna be like Dusknoir shenanigans. I know Wugtrio only has 90 HP. Wugtrio has only 90 HP. So with like triple Monkey Dory, you're knocked out. Okay, I will go first. Let's find out what's gonna happen now. Leading off with Dreepy. I'm not gonna lead off with Shaman, not knowing what the opponent's playing. The reversal can be used as a card as energy to retreat, by the way. Sometimes you can use it to attack with the Drakloak. Wouldn't recommend it though. We have a great hand. We have Buddy Buddy Puffin. We have a world where we can get out 2 Wigglets. Charizard. Charizard also plays Dusknoir, right? Okay. Leading off with Buddy Buddy Puffin and getting ourselves Wigglets. There's 2 of them priced. Is the exchange ticket in the deck? Yeah, exchange ticket is in the deck. Neutralization zone also very powerful if the opponent is not playing stadiums. Let's put the reversal here. Yeah, and ending the turn. We can go for a big old Iono. We have Drakloak, we have Iono. The only thing we need is an Ignition Energy to start milling the opponent. Tool Scrapper can get rid of Air Balloon, so you can still use Gravity Gemstone, if you were wondering. That's why it's in there. Getting rid of Air Balloons. Okay, Charizard EX. A Charizard EX deck typically plays Pidgeys, which can find any card they want, which is very scary. The thing we want to do is like discard rare candies, right? If we're able to discard rare candies, they're not going to be able to be as quickly as they are. Arven will not allow us to get an Ignition Energy, so we have to play that big old Iono on top of Drakloak. I could go Drakloak first. Yeah, there's that Pidgey. I'm very scared. The Iono's here is beautiful. Maybe we do find a Hilda. Hilda can find ourselves a way to start milling already. Neutralization Zone in hand. Nothing else, however. We do have the Cleffa, but that's about it. Okay, one Artisan down. That means if there is a Stadium prize, the Neutralization Zone will be beautiful. Duskull. I am very, very afraid of Duskulls. I'm not gonna lie. Our hand was great. Not anymore. They are drawing cards with the Cleffa though, maybe like a second Duskull as well. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is nasty. I typically lose against like Dusknoir versions, and everyone's playing Dusknoir. Okay, we have Drakloak, so at least we have that. Artisan. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this guy. We need Wugtrio or Hilda. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky to get. Let's go with Drakloak. Come on, what can we get? Recon Directive. It is a research. That's very good. I will slap down Neutralization Zone right here. As we do have a lot of draw power, they cannot like get rid of all of our draw power Pokemon here. Slapping this down. I could slap down a Cleffa as well, but they might have Monkey Dory action. I want to have more Wiglets, right? But there's two of them prized, but they have exchange ticket regardless. A big old research. All right, let's start the fun, ladies and gentlemen. Wugtrio is here. I know they can like literally discard. They need like a Stadium as well, so maybe we discard the Stadium with the Undersea Tunnel, and then maybe the Neutralization Zone will stick around. 3, that's not a lot. Eek. That's a candy though. I'll take it. Chiyu is gone as well as a 1 prize Pokemon. Yeah. Let's hope the Neutralization Zone sticks around. They cannot find Stadium. If you have like Pidgeot, we're in trouble. Rare Candy Pidgeot means they can get answers to anything we're throwing at them. Pidgeotto. Okay, no Pidgeot quite yet, but they can still blow up Dusknoirs, right? There's Dusclops. Dusclops is still not the answer. Oh, manual attachment? Another Cleffa here? No, it's an Iono. Oh, I'm getting afraid. Please, let me stick around. We need exchange tickets. The Arven can get us exchange ticket, and then we can find another Wiglet, but with their board state, this allows them to like blow everything up all at the same time, right? Rare Candy Zard. Not gonna be too useful with Neutralization Zone around. Yeah, 1 candy down. If they don't have a Stadium, I'm glad they did start with the Artisan. If there's like a Stadium prize, that would be awesome. For all I know, they're playing Jamming Tower, which doesn't help our cause. You see how tricky this deck is to play? As soon as you're like playing against somebody that plays like Dusknoirs, you're already on the back foot. We, however, can use Arven to get exchange ticket going. Yeah. We already have an additional exchange, actually an additional Ignition Energy, which is great in this scenario. They're thinking about where to put their energies, right? They can start leading and attacking with Charmeleon as well, I suppose. Grasping Draw, okay. We survive 1 more turn, but yeah, Pidgeot EX is coming to town unless we're able to discard that. So, in this scenario, I could... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for the exchange ticket, right? Exchange ticket, Gravity Gemstone is also quite useful here. Yeah. So, we go for we could just go for a Recon Directive first, so we can keep a card that's not gonna be Buddy Poffin, Arven. At this point, we don't need any more Buddy Poffins. Let's go for the redeemable ticket. Yeehaw! Go for Buddy Poffin, getting ourselves another Wiglet. This one here. This one here. This forces them. We have Sacred Ash, but I most likely will use Hassle, if I'm being honest. Ultra Ball. Get rid of these. Yeah. Get more draw power, seems nice. So we can keep this all in motion. There's no way to get back our stadium if it goes away. There's Counter Catcher in combination with Hassle that can buy ourselves an additional turn. I don't know if it's gonna happen here. They're blowing up everything. Here we go with the Undersea Tunnel. Please let us discard 9 beautiful cards. They have 22 cards left in their deck. Okay, Mill 6, I'll allow it. Boom! Candies and bosses. 3 candies gone though. Okay, but Pidgeot EX is coming to town. 15 cards left in their deck. They can like Dusknoir, but there's a candy gone, right? If they only have 1 rare candy left. They can get Pidgeot EX and Dusknoir. That means Pidgeot can get a candy back, and that means they can Dusknoir, and they also need a stadium as well. Don't know if they have. Maybe they can find stadiums if they're knocking if they knock us out. 6 cards left. They have 13 cards left in deck. Yeah, still tricky though. Counter Cat. They also need a way to retreat. They have like. We have discarded 1 energy, so if maybe there's 2 energies prized, that would be awesome. Okay, this is scary. Their Artisan is here. You can blow some stuff up. We have the Counter Catcher Hassle, but you have the energy as well. They need. Yeah, these Dusknoirs are really scary. Curse Blast on a Wiglet. Need to like stretch her into a candy. But maybe there's a candy prize, but maybe they find a candy from the prizes. Yowza. Okay, that's gonna be 3 prizes in 1 turn. There's a Dreepy. We don't actually need that. We have the Sacred Ash to get the Pokemon back. Will we have a way to attack with Wugtrio again? 12 cards left in the opponent's deck. So you see, this deck is very difficult to win games with. So okay, they didn't find candy, so we're safe. We are safe. Let's go. Sacred Ash and establish a bunch of Wiglets is what we need to do here. Only 1 of these, so if you establish more of these, it's gonna be great. Sacred Ash first. Get all of my fellas back. Let's go. Then we are gonna go for Buddy Poffin, getting these guys back. Let's go. On top of all this, we're going to be drawing some more cards. We have the Counter Catcher to trap. Yeah, we have Hilda that allows us to actually ensure that we have what we need. Yeah, it's better than Hassle, I suppose. Yeah, Recon Directive again. This ensures that we have what we need. Tool Scrapper. Tool Scrapper's not going to be doing anything. Let's just take the Wugtrio. We are behind in prizes now, so that's good. We have Wugtrio. We can go for Hassle. That allows us to get more cards. Maybe a Gravity Gemstone as well. That forces them to go for Turo. But if we whiff out on the energy, we're bad. Like, playing on safety? Probably. Everything has a retreat cost. Yeah, whatever. We're still in a great position to mill, right? Let's go for Hilda just in case. If we whiffed out these situations, we would have been in a very bad situation. Reversal energy is here. We have the Drakloak again. Triple Drakloak, ladies and gentlemen. Zerosic is a fantastic card. If they want to go for some Iono plays, they don't know we're playing the Zerosic, by the way. Go with this. And do we counter catch, forcing them to blow up a Dusklops? Dusklops doesn't KO anything, so that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's counter catcher this guy. I know they can attach retreat, but it's better than nothing. Undersea Tunnel, let's mill 9 cards. Come on. Wugtrio in the house. Come on, you can do it. Oh, that's 6. I'll take that. Okay, that's all the boss's orders are gone. No more Gust for you. Not that they need it. Iono, second Iono. 2 Ionos gone. There's a Super Rod, which is quite annoying. Sometimes using Zero Sick is the better way here, because that means Iono situations are also not going to be too tricky. I wonder if they're going to have the rare candy. The rare candy also only allows them to get... Yeah, we still have enough Wugtrios left. There's 2 Sacred Ash cards in this deck. They don't have that many cards left. That's 7, right? If we mill 9, we win. Interesting, right? I could also Iono at this point. There's Dusklops. Dusklops, that's my plan. I think there's 1 rare candy prize, or they're only playing 3 rare candy. Curse Blast to get out the active position. That's the most hilarious thing I've seen all day. Counter Catcher prevails. That's 50 damage. Irrelevant damage. We do take a prize card here though. Come on. It is going to be a Buddy Buddy Puffin. Useless. That's a useless card. Buddy Buddy Puffin. They're gonna get more Dusk Calls so they can win next turn, right? They still need to take 4 prize cards, and they have like 6 cards remaining in deck. Okay, this means they can Curse Blast this one again, which is annoying. So I will have to promote this guy. Okay, Drakloaks. Is there anything we still need? Artisan. We can get another one of these. I don't know if they have spread damage or anything. We have Counter Catcher, Sacred Ash, triple Wugtrio as well. Insane. And we have all the draw power in the world. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we have Hilda, which ensures that we have it. But the hassle also ensures that we have it. Note to self. We can proactively go for an Ultra Ball here. Get the Wugtrio already. And that means I can play Zero Sick if I find an energy, right? That's gonna be very useful. Double Wugtrio. At least we have double. Double or nothing. Here we go. Recon Directive. Triple. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted, but alright. If I whiff an energy now, that would be very silly. Gravity Gemstone. I'll take the Reversal Energy. And this as well, I suppose. They can trap something, but they're not gonna do that. Let's take these. Yeah. I wish I would have been able to play Zero Sick. It was not the case though. Go with here. Gravity Gemstone is gonna be for later. I'm not gonna trap anything at the moment, but it's gonna be the... I can win the game if I flip 2 heads. Come on, Wugtrio, show everybody your strength. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Wugtrio. Wugtrio beating Charizard. We successfully milled out Charizard Dusknoir. Can you believe that? We were able to mill a lot of cards, so... Yo, 6 as an average was fantastic. So that's the second dub, and it was against the second deck playing Dusknoirs. If I'm playing against no Dusknoirs, I'm gonna have a way better time. And also, when Psyduck releases, this deck might get way stronger. Before we dive into another game, go check out one of our sponsors. Level up your game with TC Evolutions. Breathtaking damage counters, special condition tokens, and ability markers. Precision, style, power. Use coupon ZapDosTCG for 10% off only at TC Evolutions. Okay, heads or tails? Tails never fails on this channel, you already guessed it. And we hopefully will be able to set up a nice amount of Wigglets. Looks like the opponent can go... It's nice when you're going first, if you're having your setup. That means by turn 2, you can start milling. This time around, we are going first. Okay, we have access to Wigglets. We have the Wugtrio for turn 2, but nothing else. Like, we have the Hilda, so we can start doing some stuff. But with only one Wugtrio, that's a little bit scary. Joltik Box. Joltik Box going second. Eek. Oh, this is fantastic. This is wonderful. I'm gonna set up a lot of these guys. Let's go. And they're gonna be able to take multiple prize cards with Iron Hands, but hopefully we're able to trap some of these Pokemon. I'm gonna be ending the turn. They're gonna charge up an Iron Hands. Or maybe they're playing the Gimmighoul version of the deck. Okay. I know these decks go really, really fast, so we really need to make sure we can trap with the Gravity Gemstone at one point. Even though they can have like Latias, and then we're totally screwed. But they're also milling potentially 4 cards because they're getting 4 energies from the deck. I think this is a very bad situation. They have like double Iron Hands. Yo, what do we do against this? What do we do? There's Jolting Charge. There's still room for them to set up a Latias. For all we know, Latias is priced, so that'd be awesome. I think this deck goes way too quickly. This is a bad matchup for us. I think everything's a bad matchup for this deck. Crazy. It's gonna be going Drakloak, setting ourselves up with Wigglet and Dreepies. I'm gonna check real quick. We don't have Bulbasaur, so we will get wrecked at least once. Maybe we can discard our Latias. Neutralization Zone, I forgot. If we find that, that's gonna be beautiful. We need Neutralization Zone in, but they have a lot of Gust as well. Ugh, maybe I should have not overbenched here, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay, let's lead off with a Wugtrio and see what it brings. Let's go with a Recon Directive. There is Ignition Energy. Yeah, this means we have the Hilda for next turn, I suppose. Here. What can we do? We can go Hilda, get another one of the fellas out. I think we're just gonna use Arven as maybe better for counter catcher situations. And Gravity Gemstone, that means they also need to attach an energy to the Joltik. Maybe they don't have an energy in hand. That's our only hope at this moment. So let's try and focus on that. I'm gonna put the Gravity Gemstone here and hope they don't have an energy. Yeah, let's go! Undersea Tunnel! We don't have the... Oh, double hats, okay, 6. We don't have the... Oh, Prime Catcher, balls, okay. That's 2 Gusting cards gone, and 2 Pokegears gone as well. They need an energy on the Joltik. Is there... How many energies? 0 energies. 2 Nazballs though, so maybe they don't find Latias. Maybe the Jolting Charge again. We need the Neutralization Zone, 100%. Discarding the Prime Catcher is nice because Arven means they cannot Gust. They have an Air Balloon. What are the odds of that? They are able to retreat now. MP very much is starting. We do have Counter Catcher, so that's awesome. We can Counter Catcher the Iron Hands. It already has one energy, but only 1. I know they can Crispin energies onto it, but... Ow. That's the first fella going away. And it's going really quickly. We need the Neutralization Zone ASAP. That's the only way that we can actually win a matchup like this. Okay. Can we find Neutralization Zone? A big research. That is a big question, right? At this point, it's all about finding Neutralization Zone. So we're gonna Counter Catcher Iron Hands. And be giving a Reversal Energy here. And I'm just gonna go for a big research and try to hope to find Neutralization Zone. Okay, let's go. Okay, we are safe. Safe and sound. Recon Directive. Wugtrio as well. Let's go. Here. Hopefully you do not play a stadium. Let's go. Joltik can still attack though, but that's the only problem I see here. Yeah. Let's rock and roll with the Undersea Tunnel. Come on. 9 discards, please. We want to discard all your Boss's orders and all your Galvantula Night Stretcher shenanigans. Latias is gone. 3 Boss's orders down the drain. And Latias as well. How are you gonna get this Iron Hands to get out of the active position now? Air Balloon is gone, Latias is gone, and EXs cannot actually damage us. So I was getting afraid a little bit of this matchup, but the Neutralization Zone really helps us out, unless they're playing a stadium of their own, which most of these Joltik Box decks do not. Meaning, they're gonna have to manually charge this up. Next turn they can Crispin though, so we need to get our situation reverted. Yeah, Hyper Blower, take this guy. We're gonna Air Balloon this guy, and then we're gonna Counter Catcher. Yeah, that's the main plan. Okay, it's gonna have to be... We also need Gravity Gemstone. Yeah, I don't need any of these things. Yeah. Don't need any of these things. Wugtrio. More Wugtrios appear. So we have Wugtrio. We have an Air Balloon here. We're always going to be behind in prizes, which is awesome. I'm going to be putting the Air Balloon there. I will also Counter Catcher. I would say Phasantipity can snipe though, with a little bit of hassle. This also, there's 3 lightning energies for all I know. This needs way more stuff. Then I have a lot of ignition energies, but still a lot of reversals as well. I'll be putting an energy on this guy. I don't even know if I want to put the energy on this guy. I'll just go for... We have Weaken Directive that I've already utilized. I'm gonna Ultra Ball, get rid of these. I'm gonna get myself more Dreepy Parties. And I will retreat into my Wugtrio and try to find Gravity Gemstone through the means of an Iono. Iono them to 4 and start using Undersea Tunnel once again. Okay, nothing happening here. We can still Buddy Puff him. Let's see here. There is a Wiglet prize, and also, yeah, if the Wugtrios are knocked out, we lose. So 1 Sacred Ash, Tool Scrapper, Scrappering up a Joltik. Gravity Gemstone is an option. Colorless Tenacity. I think the Gravity Gemstones are prized, so it's gonna be quite tricky. We have 1 Counter Catcher remaining, so eek. I know they can just retreat this guy with 1 energy, so that's silly. No Gravity Gemstones longer. Ah, this is silly. I think there's 1 of them prized. Yeah, 1 of them is prized, so that's gonna be quite tricky. At least we're milling 9. Let's go. Galvantula is gone, so we can technically Tool Scrapper. Bah. Gravity Gemstone is gone. They can attach Retreat, but they need to find a way to discard the Stadium. I did discard Galvantula, which is awesome. That means this guy is also no longer a threat. I don't even know if they have anything else in their archetype that can be a threat for the crazy Wugtrio. Only 15 cards left in their deck. Yeah, they just concede. They didn't have an answer, and Wugtrio takes another dub. How awesome is this? If you guys are enjoying the content, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways. We're gonna be playing another game with Wugtrio Mill, and this is actually way better than I anticipated. I was like hoping to win like 1 game, but this is pushing us all the way into the new rank here, the Corby Knight rank. 1 more battle for Wugtrio Mill. We destroyed the crazy Joltik box. We also won against Charizard, Dusknoir, and yeah, there was also a Dragapult that didn't have a great opening hand, which otherwise is a very scary matchup because they do come back with Neo Upper Energy. There is a world where you can tack in the Genesect with the Ace Nullifier that allows you to shut down Ace-Pack cards. But it was very funny up against this Joltik box that we were able to discard all their Gusting cards. Okay, last battle for Wugtrio. And this is a fantastic opening hand. I'm not gonna lie, because we have access to Hilda, and Hilda means we can get ourselves going despite the opponent leading up with a Budu. Let's go. Starting with this, using a Nesball. I wonder if we just go for another Wiglet. But I guess we have time. If they come with Artisan, we can also do something. Okay, let's lead with this. If I can get 2 Wugtrios out, that's already great. I know I'm afraid of like Duskull shenanigans. If I see Budu, I'm expecting Duskulls. I do have Arven, but I'm getting item lock. But I will have Drakloak, which means I have draw power. So what I'll be doing is like Hilda getting out like another Wugtrio, getting an Ignition Energy out the deck, and start using Drakloak to maybe find another Wiglet or an Artisan. Oh, start? No, probably Dragapult. It could still be Zard though. Let's figure out together what the opponent is playing. Charizard, yeah, I love playing against Zard. Ah, nah, the Iono. We had Hilda in hand as well as the Drakloak. Now we have, yeah, nothing. That's what happens here. And they have a Dusknoir as well. This Iono really screwed us over unless we top deck Wugtrio or Hilda. It's an Iono. I'll take it. I'll go Ignition Energy here. Slap down the Artisonium. Go for an Artisan. Slap down another Wiglet. And hopefully draw into a Wugtrio. Hopium! Hopium plays! Come on! Yeah, there we go. Here he is, it's time to mill. Away with you, Undersea Tunnel! You can also lose games by flipping 3 tails in a row. Like this! Okay. I really jinxed myself on that one. But yeah, we already won in this against this matchup, so I don't mind. I don't mind. That was... What are the odds of that, right? We do have a Colress's Tenacity. I wonder... Yeah, it's our own Artisan, I guess. Gonna be item locked. Our Ignition Energy is gone, but we have Colress's Tenacity, which is great. We're item locked again. We have to get out more Wiglets than ever before. Okay, Artisan. Wiglets, because they're going down quite fast. Get this guy. Go for Colress's Tenacity. This one and the Ignition Energy. Yeah. Ignition Energy in hand. I'm not gonna help the opponent out. I know they have Artisan of their own. But I'm not gonna give the opponent more opportunities to get more Pokemon out, so I guess I have to slap it down. But maybe we wait until we mill? Nah. It's gonna have to be neutralized. No Pidgeys. I don't like Pidgeys. Okay. Second try. Come on. What do we get? This game is rigged. This game is completely rigged. What is the odds of that? Like 6 tails in a row. 6 tails in a row. What is the situation of that? They can still, if they don't have a stadium, they cannot knock us out. So at least there's that. So we have like 4 Wiglets going. And if they knock something out, we have reversal energy. Well, there's 2 Undersea Tunnels that are really, really bad. Yeah, they can just play it slowly. I know we're playing Hilda, but we did burn 2 Ignition Energies already. And we're still item locked. Playing the slow game, aren't we? Reversal's not doing anything. Arven, what do we get? What can we get? A Gravity Gemstone to make their life more difficult. And do we need a counter catcher or an exchange ticket? How many Ignition Energies do we have access to? 1. Okay, there seems to be 1 prized. Counter catcher is great. We have a counter catcher in hand already. Yeah, I guess we're leaving it. Like, I could also just get an Cleffa out, but yeah, making things hard. I can still blow this guy up, I suppose. 1 for 1. Maybe I should have kept my Gravity Gemstone in hindsight. Because if they now have Dusknoir, all of these Duskles are really scary. Itchy Poland. Are they gonna just keep on Itchy Pulling us? Yeah, Gravity Gemstone, bad idea. Hilda, let's go. Let's give it another shot. Get this one, get this one. Now at this point they can blow this guy up, so most likely this is better. The more the merrier. Come on. Can we please mill some cards? We have 6 tails in a row. Okay, 6. I'll allow this. Let's go. Unfair Stamp, Pidgeot EX, and Zar. Dusknoir gone, that's great, but they might have Stretcher. Yeah, but that's... they now have time, right? Because we only have 1 Ignition Energy left. Oh, they're gonna knock us out. That means Counter Catcher is live, so the Gravity Gemstone was kind of a mistake. I'll take a prize. Ignition Energy, believe it or not. I guess, just in case we get item locked again, they need like rare candy. They can go rare candy, and they don't have a stadium quite yet, right? So Itchy Pull. It's time. It's time for more milling with our Wugtrio. Let's go. Ignition. And Hassle. What do we want? Wugtrio. Is that our... That's gonna be our fourth. So Hassle is really useless at this point. Do I have an air balloon? Sacred Ash. Could get used at one point. Could also just set up more Dreepies. Yeah, let's go. Wugtrio. Drakloak. Yeah, at one point they're gonna be taking prize cards, right? An Iono? They have 9 cards in hand. Here we go! Undersea Tunnel! Under the sea! Let's go! Can we get 9 cards discarded? 3. Our average is really bad in this game. Rare Candy gone and energies. That's nice. But now they have a lot of time, right? We just burn 1 rare candy. Dusknoir is gone. They have Pidgeotto, but we can no longer attack unless... Yeah, we can no longer attack here. Because all of our Ignition Energies are gone. All of our Ignition Energies are gone. Sacred Ash. Yeah, we just have to wait, but they can like blow everything all up at the same time, right? Yeah. This is bad. They're not doing anything. We're all out of Ignition Energies. No way to get them back. I will have to wait until like they Dusknoir, but for them to do that, they will need like 2 candies to pull that off. And they need also a candy for the Charizard, but will they find a rare candy? Also, Charmeleon's in the discard pile, so that's nice. This seems bad, because our 4 Ignition Energies have been burned, and we were not able to mill enough cards from the opponent's deck. Having a 0-6 would be the same thing though. So the Drakloaks will need to find 0-6. What a funky, funky video. I still have Neutralization Zone. For all we know, they're not playing Stadiums. I know that's like a hopium dream. They're gonna go for Super Raw, which is very, very bad because they can get Dusknoir, Dusknoir, Pidgeot EX, or maybe Charmeleon as well. And if they have Pidgeot EX, it's not gonna be taking long for them to just board wipe us completely. Yeah, and if they go Dusknoir, it's not gonna matter. Okay, rare candy, Charizard. No, Dusknoir. That's the first one. That's gonna be 1 for 1. So we're never taking access to reversal energy. See, if they keep on with the same prizes, I know Neutralization Zone is around, but for all we know, they're only playing like 1 stadium. Chiyu? Okay, Chiyu can do it. Can evolve into Zard if they want to. And an Iono. Chiyu can actually knock out Wugtrio. Hilda can find reversal energy if we want that. Itchy Pollen, that's not doing anything. Okay. Yeah, nothing happening here. Recon Directive. We have a reversal energy. Like all the cards we currently have in hand are very bad. Yeah, these are all cards we don't need. I could... Yeah. At one point they're gonna be taking prizes. They can keep on Itchy Poloing and then get rid of all of our Pokemon here. And I can never get back the Wiggly that's already in the discard pile, right? They can keep on Itchy Pulling, which is very, very bad. Should I go for a research or just wait? Wait it out. Gravity Gemstone. Wait for the ultimate combo, I suppose. Hilda. Take these. Could also slap down like a little Shaman, but yeah, draw power. I want to have another Wiglet. That is the main plan, but they're not gonna lose the item lock most likely. I could Herballoon, promote Wiglet. It is seemingly a bad situation. I'm expecting Dusknoir pop into Dusknoir pop into attack with the Chew. And that means I know we're gonna take 2 prizes because of the Dusknoirs, but then we're gonna have to go for like Gravity, Gemstone. But if they have Pidgeot, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Our Ignition Energies were burnt with a lot of tails. And you can say like, oh, this deck is genius, but if you get a lot of tails, not a lot is gonna happen. Okay, another Dusknoir. That's 2 of them. Okay, Dusklops. They're playing it slow. We are item locked, so currently under Dragapult 2 energies. Super Rod gone as well. I can no longer mill. I could have like put 3 reversal energies on our Pokemon. Is that what we have to do here? I should have done it way earlier, but then Dusknoir would have activated. Now that I think about it. Maybe there is a better plan. I'm wasting 1 energy, flip a coin. It's only on a coin flip though. On a coin flip, discarding 1 card. Is that what we're gonna do here? It seems so silly, but it could help. I guess it's better than nothing, right? Because everything is gonna get blown away regardless. And then the Gravity Gemstone, we keep that for later. And also slap down Dreepy for more draw power. Okay, let's go. Dig a little! Come on, Wiglet! Discard everything. What is it? Super Rod! I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Wiglet. He had some use. So the Super Rod is gone, meaning they can blow up Dusknoir, but they can probably not get it back. They're gonna retreat. And they're gonna accelerate energies. Let's dash up to 2. Maybe I should have gone with the Wiglet a little bit sooner. Tool Scrappering is an option with the Air Balloon. Another Drakloak. Zerosic is nice, but we don't have Gust. We do not have Gust. Is there anything else we could grab? Like a Counter Catcher would be nice. Need to make sure we have a great turn with like Counter Catcher, Gravity, Gemstone shenanigans. Hilda could allow us to get some. We could also deck out ourselves here, so we have to play it safe. We have the Hilda, we have the Tool Scrapper. No Iono quite yet, but yeah, let's keep on with this. Okay, we have the energy, we have the Zerosic. Let's see what happens. Dig a little. It's a Tails. I could have attached another energy, but the problem with that is that Dusknoir is lurking. 19 cards left in their deck. Come on. They're gonna retreat. And they're gonna swing with the Budu again. Ichipon. What a strange situation. Dig a little. We don't need anything else. Come on. Let's go. What do we mill? Dusclops. Perfect. That is that perfect? Because they already have a Dusclops right there. Maybe they're playing a very thick line. Like maybe they have no. Dusclops is gone. Ultra Ball. Pidgeot EX is coming to town. Maybe Pidgeot EX is the key. It's still in the discard pile though. With double Super Rod, now Charmeleon. Oh, they're gonna swing with a Charmeleon. Okay, at one point, if they're swinging with Charmeleon, they can actually like blow up. Yeah, now they can do it, right? Go for Charmeleon. Blow up. Oh, they're gonna go for the Blazing Destruction of all things. Yo, this is playing the slow game, right? We cannot have Counter Catcher shenanigans going. Not at the moment. Sure. There's one of them here. Dusknoir, Dusknoir, and attacking with Charmeleon. I don't know how much a Charmeleon actually does. I don't know. Could Iono? Make sure they don't have it. Counter catcher. Do we still have access to an Iono? One Iono in the... Okay, we can still go for a Sacred Ash as well. In the deck, there are 2 Ionos. I don't even know if it's in there. It is in there, okay. There is still a world where we proactively put an energy on this guy so we can retreat it later. Sounds like a plan. They have Charmeleon in hand. They did burn 3 Ultra Balls already. 2 Jacques. Maybe they do not find what they need. So maybe if we find an Iono, that would be great. Why do we get all of these cards? Tool Scrapper could be useful. No Iono quite yet. Counter catchers. That's enough counter catching shenanigans already. I could technically evolve this guy and then they are forced to blow and attack. But with blow and attack, they still win here. Unless we retreat and they cannot boss. But there's only one boss sword in the discard pile. Playing it slow is the main way to go about this. Dig a little, come on. Come on, what do we discard? Budu. Oh, they're playing 2 Budus, that's crazy. We're gonna have to play the Sacred Ash. I honor them to 2, like there's no Pidgeot EX at the moment. Okay, Budu. Ichipolan? What is the game plan? Is it only slapping 50 damage or something? I have no idea what's happening. I could Iono. Like, we have so many options here. They can, like, maybe think we are gonna deck out. They have Charmeleon in hand. Should we Iono and then draw back up? Charmeleon, they're gonna retreat, attack with Charmeleon. But I want them to attack. I don't mind. Come on, dig a little, wiggle it. Then we're gonna try and trap. There's 2 energies on the Charmander, 1 energy in the discard pile. I'm expecting them to blow everything up. Blow up Dusclops, blow up Dusknoir. You can also just knock out this little Wiglet with Ichipolan. I think we are gonna get decked out. Tails, come on! It's an uphill battle, I know. It is an uphill battle. At one point I will hit him with the 0-6. Ichipolan. Yeah, I will hit him with the 0-6 at one point. But not right now. It's gonna have to wait one more turn. Tails! What is up with all these tails? Like, we can mill 4 cards with the 0-6. They're 100% not gonna Iono here. They're also not gonna be playing cards. Here you go. It's a little present. 0-6. And we still have the Iono Pact, which is nice. Dusknoir goes away? What? What? Okay, we mill another card. It is Charizard. Okay. If they Ichipolan, we can start using the reversal energy strategy, grab the Gemstone counter catcher. Now they pop off here. Curse Blast. Yeah, they're gonna knock everything out with the Budu, right? And then we're also not. Oh yeah, I see. I see what their strategy is. Oh, they're going for Drakloak? What? Hilda? I am confused. Counter catcher. Okay, now they can counter catcher. Knock it out. Oh, they're gonna Ichipolan again. What strategy is that? Now we're ahead in the price trade. Okay. Now we are ahead in the prize trade. And there's no way to get this guy out of the active position. One counter catcher, which is bad. Yeah. They can only blow up this guy. Gravity Gemstone is still an answer. I'm just gonna attach one energy here. I can still not retreat, but that's fine. I can still not retreat, but that's fine. Counter catchers are annoying. Now they're ahead in the prize trade. They can keep on itchy pulling. Yeah, they know exactly what they're doing, so that's kind of annoying. We have all these energies stuck around. Like, we can attack with Badu? With Drakloak? How about that? But then we are losing 2 energies. But then they're having Dusknoirs. Ugh! How do we do this? They keep on item locking, and then they're gonna blow everything up. Interesting. They still have 5 prize cards to take, so... And we're playing the slow game. Let's see what happens. We still have 1 reversal energy remaining. And they cannot blow everything all up at the same time, right? They are not taking prizes. They have burn. They're at this point, we have to play it slow. We have to play it slow. Can no longer draw cards. Just to play slow. Shock. At one point they can aggressively go Charizard, Dusknoir and start popping, but then we can counter catcher with... Could have attached, retreated, and then all of these energies go away, but this is okay, I guess. They need a lot of time to do all of this stuff. And Charmeleon did smack for 50. Okay. They're changing their strategy with Combustion. 50. Reversal energy. Yeah, that's going to be a pass. At one point, we will mill the opponent if we have the opportunity to do so. They still have another counter catcher left. Combustion. I know they have Monkey Dories as well. So let's focus on this guy. Have to weaken directive a little bit. This is important. Sacred Ash, really important. Let's go. Wugtrios in there. Let's go! Buddy Puffin. We just need to attack 1 time. Redeemable ticket. We can't start doing nothing. This is fine. Only 1 mill. They have 1 Dusknoir. They can Dusknoir pop and Dusclops, but then we mill them. What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? This is the longest game I've ever played. And giving commentary while playing as well is very difficult with a deck like this. Definitely with all of our ignition situations going sideways. I could have promoted the Wigglet as well. They need to, like, at one point, they cannot KO 3 Pokemon all at the same time. Definitely because 2 Dusclops are gone and double Super Rod. And there's Curse Blast. Let's see what they're doing. They can still trap Drakloak and try to do something, I suppose, but... Now we're equal in price trade. Are they gonna remain equal in price trade? They only have 3 cards left in their deck. What's gonna happen? What's in their discard pile? 1 Zard, 2 Super Rod. Maybe there's a Charizard in their prizes. How will this game conclude? I also only have 5 minutes left on the clock, but that should be sufficient. Okay, they're gonna go after the Wigglet. We are gonna be taking a prize as well. Arven, it's not gonna be doing anything. Wait, Gravity Gemstone. Kind of catch a Gravity Gemstone, start going with the little fella. We only have one more. Okay, we are knocked out. Alright. Finally, Wugtrio has emerged. We need to find little Wugtrio, the new one. Fresh one. Recon Directive. Gravity Gemstone. Go for another Recon Directive. Sacred Ash. I could technically go for Sacred Ash. First of all, I will Countercatcher this guy. Go for Gravity Gemstone here. I don't know if I have access to another Wugtrio or an Ultra Ball. There's one Ultra Ball in our discard pile. There's two of them. I could be really bad with this Ultra Ball. Is it there? Should we exchange ticket first? Ah, whatever. Ah, that's bad. That was bad. It's my bad. Whatever. That is bad. I could have like trapped this guy, but it's all coming down to one coin flip regardless, right? Sacred Ash again. Yeah, just to fill up the deck. Redeemable ticket could allow us to also do some stuff. That's fine. Here we go. One heads. What are the odds? What are the odds? Come on. Just one tiny little heads. Yeah, let's go. Here we go. Another dub here for Wugtrio. Wow, that was very harsh to play. But there was one Ultra Ball priced. I should have price checked, but it's fine. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Wugtrio Mill. If you enjoyed it, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. If you want to annoy opponents on the rank ladder, this is a deck for you. You can copy paste it there. It's in the description below. So, and thank you all very much for watching. Check out the sponsors that make the daily content possible. They really help out. Coupon codes on the screen if you want some percentages. Dragon Shield for sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. TC Evolutions for damage counters and ability tokens. Potown Store for TCG Live code cards. And if you're a European player, you're obligated to check out the cardmarket.com website to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks again for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. Let me know what you want to see up next by letting me know in the comments down below. I'm very in shock with the amount of tails we flipped in that last game. But yeah, we still pulled it off, so patience is key. Have yourself a good one. Peace.